to promote a 37-year-old criminal cheater who has 0 or maybe 1 fight left over multiple active fun-to-watch champions. I don't get it, man. I really don't fucking get it at all. I don't know what their move is with Jones. It's a very strange situation. What I think is they want to have a perfect fighter to... So they just brush over a lot with him. So they want to have a perfect fighter to, you know... So they can, like, have the GOAT and no other... Because yes or no, chat, if Jones retires now, no one in any other promotion can claim GOAT status, right? It's going to take so much for that. Because everyone just acts like Jones is a GOAT even with the roid cheats. So it's just... I think they just want the GOAT and then to call it quits. Whereas if Jones gets smoked and some other guy goes on a massive spree and dips undefeated, they can have an argument, you know what I mean? So I don't know what it is, but I really can't fucking think. GSP. I'm talking about other promotions. YouTube restricts Insta handle. Mike stares into your soul. That is the creepiest fucking Insta. I don't even want to see your DM now. Impression of Connor standing his gooch. Stand your gooch! Stand your fucking gooch, me! What's up, Sniff? How's it going, brother? Don't give me a fucking dime, but I know you've been here for a while, brother. Thank you for the 2. Impression of you reading lame donos. Oh, alright, wait, never mind. Alright, never I take it back then. What the fuck? Well, you would ignore them, Sniff? Is this what you're saying, dude? Jesus. Bum, 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 bum. I can't see your Instagram thing. I don't know why you didn't just send it. I've looked within the last hour and I'm not seeing it at all. Unfortunately, good sir, you are wasting my fucking time. Oh, this is you. Okay, cool. Right here, okay. Super chatted Benadryl-induced dream of Fiziev. Oh, shut up, dude. About a fucking Benadryl-induced dream of Fiziev Chandler. Shut up, dude. Wasting my fucking time. I thought... Dude, when you tell me check DMs for the context on why I'm talking about Fiziev Chandler, you tell me I heard that Pimlet's fucking injured and that fucking Fiziev's stepping in to fight Chandler. Just curious on your opinion. You don't get to do this, dude. I had a Benadryl-induced dream of Fiziev versus Chandler. You're risking a fucking ban right now. That's what I'm thinking. No, I'll let you off this one, but Jesus Christ, brother, come on. When you tell me check DMs for context around Fiziev Chandler, I'm thinking, wait, you know Pimlet pulled out of the fight or some shit? That's what I'm thinking. You know? Good heavens. Disgusting behavior. If you can't fit it in a super chat, you don't get to fucking direct me to a fucking extra DM. What the fuck, man? Permaban. I mean, I'm going to let him slide, but Jesus. Fucking hell. Islam ducking Ilia is insane aura loss. I think Ilia, yes or no chat, should be like, well, fuck it then. I'll take on one of your contenders. What's the energy? I know we could wait for Makhachev Topuria, and it should be Topuria Makhachev. By the way, I think Fiziev would probably beat Chandler. But you could have just asked that in the fucking donation. But there you go. I think you did. But why not Ilia just sort of call his bluff? Make it seem like Makhachev is ducking you. And just take the Oliveira fight, you know? I throw Guru's ashes in Bones' face. YouTube censorship is gay as response. Green eyes. Okay. Jesus Christ. Women need to stop talking, lad. Eh? Women need to stop fucking talking, lad. You look like you eat wildfires. Alright, I'll give it a 2. I'm a superhuman beast. Behemoth. A demon from the underworld. Is this what you're saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Ban. Sniff's fragility is mental. Black ego, yeah. Alright, he swears he's not black, guys. Thank you for the £2. Yup, go knock out another 155. You've been around for a while as well, AJ Mini, even though you're not a member. I know you've been around for a very long time, brother. I appreciate you. You've probably been a member before, right? I recognize that now. Noruego as well. You've been around for ages. I don't like doing this because I have to say then everyone that has been, but I know those names. When you guys have names like David or Zach, you don't stick out as much in my but Radam's Prime, I know that name's been around for a while. You know what I mean? Giancarlo X, been around so long. You're probably the longest member, one of them, right? 48. You're probably like nearly 5 years, Giancarlo, am I correct? Nearly 5 years for you? You're definitely in the 40-something months, I would say. Tiger O as well, yeah. MMA, yeah. I don't know Toyn Random. No, I'm not sure about Toyn Random. Do you know me? Oh, no, everyone stop. Everyone's saying, do I know you? I just asked, no one. I don't know anyone, guys. We're done now. Are you really surprised about Vettori? Did you see what he was asked when he said he was out for so long? Big booty Latinas? Yeah, how hilarious and original. No, it's alright, man. I don't know. I root for Vettori. I root for the Europeans, but it's just... He ignored an interview with me. Good job, you know. Not going to lie, I want to see Rong Zhu versus Tom Nolan, Trey Ogden or Slavaclaus. Even a Claudio Puelles fight or Elves Brenner would be good. China on top. Dude, those fights sound good. I don't know about Rong Zhu. Chat, yes or no? Don't you guys think Tom Nolan has earned more than Rong Zhu, Trey Ogden, or Slavaclaus? I know you're requesting matchups for Rong Zhu here, but I feel like Tom Nolan is actually beyond that now. What do you guys think? Like, if I was looking for a matchup for Tom Nolan, he's done 4 in a row. Even though he lost to Motta in his debut, he's done 4 in a row now. You know? And that's pretty fucking impressive. So I'd rather see something like Tom Nolan versus... I don't know. I'd do Rebecca versus... Maybe Tom Nolan versus Nasrat Haqparast. Yeah, that actually sounds about right. Tom Nolan versus Nasrat Haqparast, and then they do Rebecca versus Ludovic Klein. That's what I would do. Give him Ziam. Now, Ziam should get a ranked opponent, I think. Even if we're just being fair, I think Ziam should get a ranked opponent. You better remember the one guy that donos in pesos. Peso pluma. Thank you for the 20 Mexican dollars. You better remember the one guy that donos in pesos. Yes, I do. Mexican dollars, yeah. Is that what they are? Pesos? Peso pluma. So that's his name, money more. More money. Is that what it means? Thoughts on Molly's opponent this weekend? I think she's probably going to lose. She's a big woman, dude, type thing. But I'll have to do more research on it. I haven't done research for the full card yet. I usually go through the ones I'm not sure of just before I do the predictions, so it's still fresh in my head. But I know my picks for Edwards, Brady, Blachowicz, Allberg, Nelson Holland, Vucenic, Duncan, Wood, Sharia. I'm not going to tell them now because I'm going to do the predictions tomorrow, but I know my picks for the ones that I know. But I'm still going to research Andre Pulyaev. But I think I'm going to go Leroy Duncan anyway. And then I'm going to do research on... Who's the other one that I needed to look up? No, I think that's it. I think it's just Molly McCann's opponent. Which I might end up picking anyway from a glance of what I'm seeing. I was watching for a couple of years and barely became a member like 2 years ago. Here for life now. Oh, okay. Chandler voice. See you at the top. Indeed. See you at the top. I give it 14 Canadian dollars. Yeah, I might go against Molly. A 5-inch reach advantage for this girl. She's on a win streak, isn't she? Brazilian. Trains with Team Ribas. She's taller than she's actually listed. But she's still quite small. She's about Molly's size. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch her Contender Series fight. She hasn't had too many great wins. It's hard to tell sometimes. She lost to Bruna Brazil in the 3rd round. I'll rewatch that because we know Bruna Brazil has some level of talent. But at least enough to beat Molly McCann, right? So I'm going to have to do some. I'm going to rewatch the Bruna Brazil fight and then we'll do that tomorrow. Thank you for the 14 Canadian dollars. But I'm thinking of going against Molly here. Unfortunately for Molly. I was watching for a couple of years and barely became a member like... I've already read it, yeah, but thank you. Acknowledge me, Puru. Thank you, Brain Dead MMA. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's next for Oral Bly? Next for Oral Bly... Ooh, what's a fun fight for Oral Bly? Mr. Mike Tack. Sign me up for Mike Tack Beck Oral Bly versus Drew fucking Dober. Tell me that's not sick. Put that on a fucking fight card and smoke it, dude. Drew Dober versus Mike Tyke Orblay. That's the matchup. Yes, Zach, we think alike. That's the fight to make. Ilia beats Islam. Unk Hip Poirier was competitive. Unk Hip, he was. Unk Hip Poirier. He does have a fucking non-ball joint hip, which is insane that he took Makhachev that far. So I would maybe potentially pick Topuria, yeah. But Poirier is really good. You can't deny it. Turned 20 an hour ago. Need a Matt Serra impression. Way to fucking go, Whiteman! Thank you for the $5. Oliveira plus Makhachev 2. Ilia plus Dustin for retirement. Gaethje versus Arman, title eliminator. I say this because Oliveira been in too many title eliminations. Hear me out, please. Oliveira Makhachev 2, no. Ilia Dustin, no. Gaethje Arman, yes. No, I don't like any of those. I don't like those. I like Oliveira versus Topuria. Makhachev, wait until October. We get these fights done by June. We do Justin Gaethje versus Arman Tsarukyan. We do Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway. And I don't know what we do with Dustin Poirier yet, but we'll find something, in my opinion. We'll find something. Thank you for the 5. Oliveira been in too many title eliminations. Yeah, but he's lost the fight to Arman Tsarukyan. So I know he's been in a title elimination bout with Arman, but he lost it. So, yeah. I just don't know what to do with Poirier. But Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway is something I've always wanted. Maybe you could do something at welterweight with... You know what could be fun? Dustin Poirier versus Wonderboy. Main event. UFC Fight Night, Lafayette, Louisiana. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Louisiana kind of near South Carolina? Which is where Wonderboy is from. You could do a bit of a joint retirement. Something, I don't know. It's a retarded fight, but I don't know what else to match both of them with, to be honest with you. Retarded. Yeah, totally, dude. Awful. Not quite. I don't mind the Wonderboy thing. Who else would you match up with Dustin then, chat? Give me a name. If they do Dan Hooker, Max Holloway. If they do... No, they're not near. I'm sure Louisiana and South Carolina are pretty close in the map. Usman? You would do Usman versus Poirier for his last fight? Max versus Dustin too? He's fought 3 times. I'm waiting for better suggestions. The McGregor quadrilogy, maybe? Maybe the McGregor quadrilogy? I'm just thinking I can't think of any other name. Nate Diaz back, but you can't have Nate Diaz back after he lost to Jake Paul. You can't have that. Bro did not study in geography. What the fuck are you talking? Maybe you guys' understanding of close isn't the same as my understanding of close, but I'm fairly certain South Carolina is right by Louisiana. Like, if not a bordering state, it's like right... I mean, yeah, there's 2 in between. Considering America, it is quite close. It's in the same corner of the map. It's bottom right. It's a bottom right county or a state. Either way, it's all good. Robbie Lawler, Colby, should be Colby. Gaethje trilogy. But I don't want to run that because I think Gaethje's in the title mix. And I don't. If Poirier's saying he's retiring, you don't want to burn that. Let me look at the rankings real quick. I know I missed a donation, so I'll get to it. Hold on. Not Masvidal. No, they're good friends. They wouldn't fight each other anyway. If Nate the Train ever moves up, how would you see a dream matchup of Landwehr versus Peak shaken out? I think Peak could knock him out, to be honest with you. Why not book Pantoja Marabo, Malian, and Kai Kara France versus Cap? Because they're retarded and they'll never do those matchups. I don't know why they don't do these matchups, but they will never fucking do those matchups. It pisses me off. Those are perfect matchups, though. I know what you mean. Frivola versus Orblay. Why Frivola when you can do Dober? But it could also be fun, but why? You know? But that'd be a good fight. I reckon Orblay chin him, but that'd be a good one. Will Puja Tomar win on home soil this weekend? Yeah, very funny. Thank you for the £2. Maybe, yeah. Shout out the Goo. Thank you for the 15 months of membership. Impression of Hap saying no one wants to see Wonderboy versus DP. Man, ain't nobody want to see Wonderboy doing Poirier now. But so far, no one's offered me a better suggestion. And Holloway better not be fighting Poirier in a useless trilogy that makes no sense when he's been beaten twice. That better not be fucking happening. What else is there? If Pimlet smokes Chandler wickedly by highlight reel finish and cuts a wicked promo, I don't mind that. But only in those circumstances. Otherwise, he don't deserve it. Let's just be real. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but based on Poirier's standards, he just doesn't meet them. I can't think of anyone else that would fight Poirier, though. I don't know. Has anyone called oral blow good burn? No, I think there's reasons as well. I think that's a terrible burn, brother. Dustin versus Justin 3. They are 1-1. Yeah, but what do you do with Arman then if you do Oliveira Topuria? Because they're not doing Makhachev Topuria, or they'd be saying that they're doing it, and they wouldn't have had him step away from the featherweight title. What do you do with Arman then? You do Arman versus Dan Hooker, and then Holloway versus who? You're left with the winner of Pimlet Chandler? Could be a better layout. Could be a better layout for the division. I don't know. Poirier Colby, he doesn't want to fight Colby though, because he doesn't want his wife to be brought into things and shit, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't Poirier versus Jeremy Stephens be low-key cool? It would be cool, but we're thinking about like big pound-for-pound matchups for Poirier right now, you know? Charles versus Hooker, Gaethje versus Arman, Dustin versus Max. I don't like Dustin versus Max 3, man. Dustin's beat him twice. It does nothing for me. Ilia versus Islam. I like that, but don't do that with Dustin versus Max 3. If we're going to play that game, do Max versus Arman and Gaethje versus Dustin 3. But I still don't even like that. If we're going to do that game, do Oliveira, Arman, Tsarukyan 2 for a title shot. Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje rebooked, and then do Dustin versus... Oh, that leaves Max. Fuck. Hooker versus Holloway and Gaethje Poirier 3 is better. 700 miles. Thank you for the $2. Would Poirier versus Jeremy Stephens be low-key cool? I've already read these ones. Why are they in this order? Wonderboy's style doesn't mix well against Dustin's heavy boxing style. He's also big, so he could make it a shit final Dustin fight. True, actually, yeah. It needs to be someone like Conor, Colby, Max. Not Max! Stop saying Max. And it's not going to be Colby because he won't fight him. Because he knows Colby's going to bring up wives and shit like that. And he doesn't want that to be the promotion of his final fight. I'd even do Topuria. I don't mind Topuria. And if they do Oliveira to Tsarukyan, yeah, I don't mind it. If they do Oliveira to Tsarukyan too, then I don't mind Topuria versus Poirier. Because at least then Poirier's last fight will be against someone who's where on the pound for pound? 4? 3? 3. Number 3 pound for pound. Damn, Ankalaev's at number 6 already? That's kind of disrespectful to Belal and Pantoja and Aspinall. And damn, that's very disrespectful, actually. Thank you for the 20... How's O'Malley above Oliveira on the pound for pound list? That doesn't make any sense either. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know about that style. You're right, yeah. Poirier. I was just throwing out ideas because it's like a name that you wouldn't think of. And I wouldn't do him versus Usman either, so... I don't really know. I don't know what to do with him. Justin 3. Okay. I don't mind that. But it's going to be UFC Fight Night Lafayette. I don't think they're going to do a pay-per-view there. They might do, but they're going to want him headlining. And you can't have him headline a pay-per-view. And if they put a BMF belt on the line, I'll end it all. You versus Amir Khan, who wins in a street fight? Probably Amir Khan. He was once a world championship boxer. I could probably out-grapple him, but I'm sure he's done some level of like takedown defense in his whole life, so I don't know. He's fast as fuck as well. It's risky. I know he's chinny as fuck, but it's... I don't know. It depends. If we get an open, flat street to fight on, he probably chins me. But if it's me and Amir Khan in a cell, he's my bitch, I think. That's the way I'd see it. I'm just too big for him. They need a one-night tournament to fix lightweight. True. Very true. They do need to do that. All on one card in June. Very true. What is Oral Bly's ceiling? He's 27. I think he can be a ranked guy. I don't think he can be champ. He's too easily hit, unfortunately. Even in a Rebecca fight chat, look back at round 1 and see just how much he was getting chinned nearly by Rebecca. And now he's had all of that damage. He was very susceptible to punches against Rebecca, and Rebecca's hardly a fucking world beater, even though he is pretty good. They might be waiting to see if Paddy wins. Him and topuria, bad blood, big fight. Yeah, I guess they'll see what happens in this matchup first. If Chandler wins, just fuck him, dude. Give him Ziam. They need a one-night tournament. Reddit as well. Don't know why you're just juggling it or shuffling it around. Impression of Tucker Carlson calling my friend Ben gay. Ben, the friend of Sniffer, is gay. Think this is a joke? No, it's not. This is happening. This is real. Ben takes cock up his ass. Think I'm joking around? No, I'm not. This is happening to your dad. Your dad's being, I don't know, thank you for the $3 Australian. Think I'm fucking around? No, I'm not. This is real. This is happening. And it's happening in your town. Thank you for the £5. Ben is gay and he's being fucked in the ass. Think I'm joking? No, I'm not. This is a real thing. Thank you for the £5. What about Huffy versus Dustin if he's in the rankings after his next fight? Yeah, no, because if he's not going to fight Pimlet, he's not going to fight Dustin. Or he's not going to fight Huffy. You know what I mean? Thank you for the £5. So no, I disagree. And also, it takes too long. Because by the time we see Huffy again, it'll probably be July. Let's be real. Even if he's active, it'll be July. Thank you for the £5. Thank you for the membership, Brown Food. Appreciate the membership, dude. Your lives plus working out equals fat nut of dopamine. Gracias, compa. Thank you very much for the 2 months of membership. Poirier versus Gracie. We're not doing Poirier versus Kron Gracie. Shut up. Dustin versus Moicano is actually decent, but they train together as well, and I don't think he's looking to fight Moicano right now, you know? Impression of Marab drunk off of motor oil. Hey, everybody, I fucking drink too much, and I need to finally reveal that one time Arjo took a picture of me naked and said if I fought him for the belt, he'd post it on Twitter. And I'm Poirier Oliveira too. Ilia Islam straight away. And then what do you do with Dan Hooker, the winner of Pimlet versus Chandler? That's not bad. That's not a bad routine. Thank you for the $2. I just don't think they're going to do Ilia Islam, or they would have said that that's what they're going to do. The promotion would have already started. You don't surprise us with Topuria Makhachev. That's expected. You know? Hey there, Guru. How's the drumming going? I haven't picked it back up yet, but I want to soon. Jared GG. What's he got? I don't see it. I know it's depressing, but does Ferguson beat Danis? I don't think so. Danis has about 25 pounds on him. If KSI flatline KOs Dylan Danis, I may consider otherwise, but I don't know. Islam versus Justin. Don't ever speak again. I'm not reading the rest of your dumb fucking donation. No Gaethje title shot. Not Dustin Yair either, and he's actually got a fight against Pitbull, so no. Bro, Amanda Nunes dick pic just got leaked. Alright. Ilia versus Gaethje, you could use a tune-up. I'd love a tune-up. Who said that? Oh, it's Henry Cejudo, right, to O'Malley. What do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. Dude, O'Malley actually got bitched in that encounter, let's be real. So, you fucking, you ready to go? Or you actually ready to go? You really ready to go? You're actually ready to go. That was so bad from O'Malley on the spot. I saw that one, I was like, damn, O'Malley, you didn't have a line prepared for Cejudo. Eventually he said, get that little person out of here. What's your way? You actually ready to go? You actually ready to go? You being for real? You actually ready to go? He actually did so badly though. Cejudo interrupting his fucking interview. Hey, I'm right here. What do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. 5'3" Cejudo standing there. And the camera pans over to 5'3" Cejudo just standing there menacingly. And what do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. He got mugged by a midget. I know, triple cringe. I'd love a tune-up, I know. All drunk. I know he was drunk as well, wasn't he? The beard swipe as well. So forcing it. And then Figueiredo looking in the middle. Pans over and then down. It actually does. I think it did. Like, they panned over and then refocused Cejudo into the center of the frame. That would have been such a better shot, chat, wouldn't it? If they panned it over to Cejudo and you just see the top of his head. What do you say, Precious? I'd love a tune-up. And it's just his hairline in the shot. That'd be such a good one, man. Goated camera work. They should have done that. I'd love a tuna. All right. I don't know why you're saying that.